Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Colorado Rockies. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Jimmy Herget. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ground ball left side. Miller gets it to first. And a quick out, number one. And let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Bryce Eldridge.
He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, that's pretty impressive. And even if it doesn't sound like it, think about the pace over the course of a full season. That's over 80 home runs. Well, they're going to have a hard time getting him out in this one because he is dialed in.
There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out, runner at second. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. entering this one second in the National League in hitting. On the ground right side. Slings to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Willie Adames stands in.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing and a ground ball. Out number 3. And we're back. And on the mound now, Kyle Harrison. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Bottom of the first. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. And that misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The other way, puts it away for the out. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
So digging in, Owen Miller. just missed.
1-0.
1 out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And a couple of quick outs. So up next, Ezekiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball one. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. 2 out, space is empty. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Fought off foul. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rockies are down quietly. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
No strikes.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one missed. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during...
Oh, and a great stop. Pretty nice play there.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires to first, and they get the out. Giants go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Colorado's DH, Michael Toglia. First pitch, and he just misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yeah, that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Tyro Estrada stands in now, looks at that one inside. Now this one gets away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. A dive, nice stop onto the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that, because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Eldridge sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw in.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And first offering is fouled off.
he didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Just missed. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that drops in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This to third. Chapman over to first in time. That is the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Herget back to work. Dives, and he can't hang on. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
This one in the dirt. Eldridge gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a pop-up. Estrada brings it in. 1 away. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break.
And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee doubled his first time. That one ripped. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 3-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
1 down. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Popped up. Miller makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's down and away.
2-0.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That one felt good. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's Matt Chapman. And that one is lifted in the air. Jones makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Lee on the move. Pulls it in for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. One down, base is empty.
No, that's a ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Full count.
Here comes a 3-2. And they'll do it again. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Just missed.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Sneaks through, base hit, and now two aboard. So digging in, Owen Miller grounded out his first time. There's a strike.
0-1.
And there's a ball.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ezekiel Tovar digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
1-0.
There's a strike. This to third, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. One run across. Relay throw home. The tag safe. And it's a one-run game.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Tolio up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one finds the zone. And it's a ball and a strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning, perhaps late.
Adames the throw to first. They limit the damage here, but they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here in Denver, out of the fourth, and now it's the Giants DH, Lawrence Butler. And that is out of play.
All these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground to third, might be two. Slings to second. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. And that's
1-2.
outside. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. His second home run of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 5-3.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. First time up was a pop out. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, these Rockies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Up the middle, Adames throws to first in time, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Next to hit for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. Hilliard tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Ball one there.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
On the ground, Adames over to first.
He's out.
Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. And now the center fielder, 0 for 1 so far. Popped up. Adames makes the catch, and that's the third. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Justin Lawrence.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lunges, but can't make the catch. So a man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's already homered here in this one. First offering. Runner goes. Pitches low. Throw. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Man at second. Runner goes again. Pitches high. And the throw's off line. Safe at third. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra bases.
He gets there with the slide. Over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. So here's Wade now. 0 for 2 in this one. Nice grab. Gathers and throws, and he gets him. Nicely done. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And they get it down. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
On the ground to first. Wade steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Next for Colorado, Kyle Farmer worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball two.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there's the automatic. The Rockies trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Eldridge hauls it in, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Nolan Jones. There's a strike at the knees. Jones measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Adames zips it to first. That's the inning. 1, 2, 3. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Lawrence back to work. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
No balls, 1 strike.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now it's going to be Lawrence Butler. 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Eldridge gets out of the way. That's ball 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 7-3. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. So runner at second, 2 down. Bailey now at the plate. Out to center. And that'll do it. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Fastball for a strike. And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. close one doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Out to short. Adames slings it across.
Got him. That's an out.
2 up, 2 down.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Tolia in the box again, takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Alexander.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. Out. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first and 2 away to start the 7th. And up next for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive. And that's a base hit into left field. And that extends the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now the Giants 4-hitter, Willie Adames. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Now this is in the air down the line. Jones sizes this one up, nabs it, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. That clips the zone. Strike 1. The Giants leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a strike.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit according to the electronic strike zone, but that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
And another ball. Here comes the manager out of the Giants.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 71.
Here's a 2-0. And that's in for a strike.
2-1. 2.
Hard hit left side. Adames the throw to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. We're at the top of the 8th, and now Matt Chapman. There's a swing and a miss. Alexander in his 8th season, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Chapman on his way to third. The relay throw. He's in there.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box.
And a foul ball. Pitch kicks away. Safe at the plate, and the missed play comes back to bite them. And it's 8-3. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bryce Eldridge getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Rip to short. And that will end the inning. Push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now, Jacob Stallings swings and misses. And that's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next one misses, and now 2-0.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ground ball right side, and foul ball. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Wade pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now here's Nolan Jones. 1 for 3. And it's fouled away. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Next pitch off the plate. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball right side. Throws to first.
That's an out.
That's out number 2.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Miller in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
And there's a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Eldridge makes the grab, and that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Victor Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one hammered way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Lucas Gilbreth, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Bird, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Base knock center field. So man aboard. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And now it's even up. Ground ball up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A two-run homer. His 7th home run of the season. It's 10-3.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 away with nobody on. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Down and in, moved his feet. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And it is now 10-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite-level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Brett Wisely. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Also entering the game, Nick Senzel. He's the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 15.
Also into the ball game, Wilmer Flores. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also entering the game, Tom Murphy. He takes over behind the plate. Also into the ball game, Gerard Encarnacion. He'll be out in left field. Rogers back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And out of here. He shoots one out to right. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 10-4.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in the last half of inning number 9. Into the outfield, base hit. Tyro Estrada to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Here comes the manager out of the new arm for the Giants, Camilo Doval.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball,
Doval,
no strikes.
a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Next one is off the plate. Counts full, 3-2. Nobody out, runner at first. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. First pitch doesn't find the zone. High fly ball out towards left center. Encarnacion. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Number 82 digs in now. Just missed.
1-0.
Tolia off of first with 2 away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. And that one off the outside edge. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is fouled back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion. So
got him, and that's the ball game.
But with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger ground beef control. And the road team picks up the win and